Delays, excuses, unpaid workers. One family says they heard it all during their home renovation project.
Their contractor is facing 2 criminal charges, but the family wants more. Jenna Sachs with this Contact 6 report.
This was supposed to be a really beautiful master suite.
Next to Jerry Dinda's house in Caledonia.
So that's what it looks like.
Beneath the plywood and hay is a giant reminder of a project gone wrong.
Right now, I'm sorry for my neighbors, but they've looked at this for so long too. I mean, they're understanding, but look at this, it looks like crap.
Jerry winterized the construction site to protect what work was done. He says there's been no progress since June.
If you would please, Jimbo, give us our money back.
Contact 6 first met Jerry and his wife Sonia in August, more than a year after they hired James Furden of Affordable Building. They were supposed to get an addition, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom.
My uncles, who live in Menominee Falls, I wanted them to come stay with us.
They say Furden started by building a shed, but work on their addition didn't begin until months later, and that was followed by more delays and missed deadlines.
He said he was having problems getting permits or problems getting a surveyor out here.
Eventually, the couple heard from Furden's subcontractors that they weren't being paid, including one who did their excavation.
So he said, sorry, I have to put a lien on your property.
That left Sonia and Jerry wondering what happened to the $80,000 they paid Furden.
Not more than 3 weeks later, here shows up the concrete guy who did the crawl space. He hasn't got paid either.
Racine County Circuit Court records show Furden owes more than $200,000 in judgments to former customers, a loan provider, and suppliers. Among those judgments, $10,000 to Carol and Dan Panch.
I had to text him every single day to find out if he was coming, what his plan was, and he would never show up.
Carol and Dan hired Affordable Building for this 300-square-foot addition, which they say has been riddled with costly problems.
The roof, for one thing, because it was leaking into our window here, into our vents, into our HVAC system, all over our floor.
This is a booking photo of Furden from August. That's when he was extradited to Lake County, Illinois, where he's charged with retail theft for allegedly stealing from a Menards store. At another Menards in Mount Pleasant, he ran into more problems. In late November, he was charged with issuing a worthless check for $3,000.
He said, the money's gone. And I said, how can it be gone? We paid you $88,000 for this room.
Furden is a licensed contractor. The Better Business Bureau has 5 complaints about his business for incomplete work and poor workmanship.
The biggest issue that we're seeing with these complaints is that the consumers have put down a large amount of money up front.
Furden did respond to Contact 6's emails, but wouldn't answer questions about his projects. We tried visiting addresses for him.
He doesn't live here?
He wasn't there. In August, the Racine County District Attorney's Office declined to pursue a criminal charge for Jerry's case. As for his family, who planned to live in the addition, they had to renew their lease and stay put.
We would like to have this done so that my uncles can move in ASAP and we can take care of their needs.
Furden did not speak with us on the record about Jerry's project, but the business did respond to the BBB, saying this project had many hoops to go through to get the permit approved, and since the addition has started, we had to go through additional work to get the approval from the inspector. You can read the full response at bbb.org. So far, Jerry says no subcontractors have followed through with filing a lien on his property. I'm Jenna Sachs, Contact 6.
And 2 weeks ago, a Racine County judge issued an arrest warrant for Furden for the worthless check case. It is still active.